Hey everyone, I'm Connor and you're watching This Old Farm. So, since this is my first video, as I said, my name's Connor. We also have my dad who is basically, I guess, the manager of the farm, really, kind of thing. And that's pretty much it that helps out. Every once in a while my cousin will come out and help us, but that's usually in the summertime. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So today, pretty much what we're doing is we're just this is basically just gonna be a chore tour. So what we do on chores and stuff, and what other kind of things we do with, like, feeding the pigs and going and getting silage out of our silage pit we have with the backhoe. And you guys will see the backhoe in the later part of the video. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing today. There's not much going on because, as you can see, it's winter time and it is freaking cold out. It's like negative 13 degrees out, so it is freaking cold out here. I'm actually gonna put on my face mask after I'm done doing this, but yeah, so let's get to work. What'd you say?
You turn it around, back it down, and then load those gear mats out of the back. Just want the water over the bucket.
Oh.
Open that up. Could put them in the back, I guess.
Do you want me to just turn around then and we'll unload it down here?
Yeah, back it down here and then put the bucket up.
Okay. Whoa! I'm gonna fall off out of the pickup tubes. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to, like Dad said, we're going to turn the pickup around and we're going to use the backhoe and unload it. Just hope I don't hit a piece. There's a lot of things that are possible to hit around here, so we will. Oh crap, there's two pails there. That doesn't help me out much. So basically, hopefully, like I've said, because I'm making this portion of the video before I made the intro, hopefully I'll said that this is basically just going to be a showing of the chore day. So what we do on, what we're doing with chores and stuff. And oops, I can't look quite as much as I used to be able to with this thing on, so. Ooh, what was that? Oh, there you go, back up. Alright, so I'm gonna go outside and see.
Put that inside the pickup?
Yep.
Give me the cartons too.
Huh?
Put this tarp in the pickup too and take out the crankcase.
Where are the pancakes going?
I don't know. Well, we're at the feed. There's one to bail.
So I should bring them back there. We'll get this one out, and then once he moves the backhoe, we can start working on the pig feed. Gotta have that stupid farm jack there. Have you moved the pickup?
Yeah, just pull it back up right there to the combine.
Okay. Great. Okay, now we're gonna go park it and should be done with the pickup for today. Hopefully, as long as I don't run those pails over, we're good. Alrighty, I'll just park it this so we're out of the way. Oh, that pop's starting to melt. Good, because it might, it's not gonna melt now, but I'm just gonna go to the pigs, but we'll have to let it sit and melt for another day. Continue melting. Now I gotta go on a pail hunt. We could get these pails like you get at Fleet Farm and stuff to dry pig feed. Need 8 of them. 8 pails. Goes there. And have these 2. That'll do us for the pigs. I'll have to go ask Dad where we can get 4 more. There any more pails around anywhere?
Any what?
Any more pails?
There wasn't anybody where you parked the pickup?
There were 2.
How about in the window there, the door? There's 2 right there by the holes right there.
Right, huh? Oh. Yeah. Right, I'm a...
Take the wire off the clutch.
No.
Maybe that's it. Put it in the
goes back on the backhoe, which it actually probably can stay on here. Fit that.
kind of powers down quite a bit, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Alright, there should be...
That's the one I glued, I think.
You glued that one. If you guys didn't hear that, and that glue must not have held. So, but we'll continue our bucket search, and I'll come back when I find 2 more pails. Okay, so before I get too much, I just moved. We did have the buckets down there, but I moved them out here because we got the beer mash out here. So we're basically just making the feeds right now. We got ground corn with I think it's got soybeans in it, and then we've got this beer, what we call beer mash. It's the after product of beer that we put in with the mixture, or that we mix in to our stuff here. We just make sure it gets a scoop of that. Huh? I'm talking to the YouTube peoples. I'm recording. So we'll get a scoop of this in each thing, each pail. One more. Okay, and then usually I'll stick that there. And then we have these things that we so-called pancakes. Even though they aren't pancakes, this is what they look like. And it is shega injera. It's some Ethiopian food that they must like go out of date and they throw them away. So okay. So we just mix each one of these in, which we should see. Do you have a date on it? Does it look like it does? But I'm guessing the reason they throw these out are because they're old or something like that. We just got we get plastic bags from where my dad works at, so we just use them and throw them away. Get another bag of frozen ones. More frozen ones?
No, these are good.
Oh. use up these ones because these ones are kind of half frozen, half not. You can see there. We'll just kind of go right in. Gotta force them in. That away in. We got 4 more left to do, which are usually the pig ones, and I'm not sure if we have any, but we got. Usually we'll give them some expired pop. Do we have any unfrozen expired pop? No.
But there's the grapes and the big ones.
Okay. Okay. Oops. We'll just finish these off and we'll go to the pickup and get some of those grapes. I think it said like -15. I don't remember though what it was. Can check.
That's at 16 below.
I don't know, last time I looked it was a 50.
Just to warm up to -5, I think.
Let's see. It says it's only -9.
There we go, we got a heat wave.
Look this up. Let's see how good we're doing. Recording. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna go grab a scoop of silage. I'm gonna leave my face mask on. He's gonna go grab a scoop of. Huh? Either one right now. Any of them right now. No. Just do the back 4, yeah.
Back 4 for the pig.
Okay. The pigs usually get some specialties, so we have to kind of divvy them up so that we get them over. No, they're over on the other side. We'll go around. There's our 2 806 diesels. One of them moves, one of them won't move. So we're kind of, and the one with the white cab on it, the one's actually, I call that the older 806. He has, and I'll show you guys this right now. What's that? Guacamole. Okay. And what's this got in it? We'll find out. Oh, yucky. Oops, I'm dripping it. Gosh darn it. Crap. That's no good. Wipe that up. Oops, what have I done? Blah. Alright, I guess we'll take this and this. Actually, we can probably. I do have my gloves. I'm putting my gloves on. My hands are cold. And there goes Dad. He's gonna go get some silage. So, by the looks of it, our battery is low. That's not too good. I might have to stop the recording here, tubes, and let me just look on the screen. Whoa! 33%. Okay. These batteries really do not like it when they're in the cold, so it's not too good. if the battery ends up dying and I don't realize it, I apologize, tubes. But that's just, that unfortunately happens. But right now, I'll go show you what's wrong with that 806, because just to explain it. So, I'll kind of give the story to back it up. That 806 has problems with its clutch. It does not like to take off right away. If you get it, after running it for like a half an hour or so, it will not take off right away. You can fully let off the clutch and it sits there and it's in gear. So don't go and say, oh, it's in neutral, da 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 da. It's not. So we were up there by the, let's see, hopefully you guys can see them. Yeah, up there by the pine trees. And when Dad let off the clutch, and the thing took off, and we heard this snap, like a loud snappy banging noise. And I look on the ground, and you can see here there's a hole there. Well, that hole isn't supposed to be empty, and you guys might be able to see down. No, you can't. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe. I'm trying my best here. It's on my head. Oh, you can just, right in there, you see that thing sticking out? Looks like a chunk of wood. That's part of the bolt. There's supposed to be a bolt-like thing in there, like this, right here. It's got nuts on either side of it, and you stick it in there, and you tighten the nuts on, and away you go. Well, that chunk broke off, and that chunk is stuck in there. So we're trying to we're trying to eliminate the problem by, well, they're in the snow there. I'll show you on the back side of it. We're trying to eliminate the problem by sticking just by sticking those bolts in there. But unfortunately, Dad ordered the wrong length bolts, so they're too long. They're like way too long. So, but right now it won't move because it's frozen into the ground for some reason. That one, that's a whole nother story. We did not have this one before we had this one. We got this one we just got this year, 2017. Back in, oh, what was it? I think it was October we got this one. We got it from New Richmond, Wisconsin. That's all the way down by Stillwater, Minnesota. And we drove that all, well, I shouldn't say I drove it home from there. Took us 5 hours to get it home, maxed out at, well, I shouldn't say maxed out, but the highest we went was 19 miles an hour down the road on like 55-mile-an-hour roads. So of course you could just about imagine that. We're on the shoulder, causing issues for people because so many people are dumb. But so yeah, that one I drove all the way home. But yeah, that one moves for some reason. I don't get why. But I'm gonna stick my phone away here so I can get back to work and go from there. But yeah, so you can see the 4 there with the apples in them. There should be, that one should have an apple in it. One's got a grapefruit or orange, or, well, not grapefruit, but I can't think of the name of it. It's got something in it, but we usually the pigs get, I just grab that pot. The pigs usually get something special, so they're getting something special. And so now we're gonna put beer mash in it. So yeah, I'll come back, I'll set the recording and I'll come back when we are, well, actually no, I won't. I'll fast time this. we'll time lapse this, and which actually I think I can do that on here. So give me a second, Tubes, and I'll come back when we got the time lapse going. Alright, Tubes, so as you can see, we're back over by the pickup. I had to just had to change out my battery. It was at like 7% or something like that, so I just decided, why waste time and be sure to get out of there, cats. Why waste time and, you know, doing that, then when I'd be starting the normal video again, and then a couple seconds later it ends. So we're pretty much, I think, almost done with pig feed. We'll do one last scoop in each, and then we'll. No, because I don't. No. Well, that was kind of a fail. Wait, I'm making a lot of mess here. Oh, Mom called. She said she's making tacos, so. Feed the pigs. Feed the pigs their food. And then that's kind of almost it for me. Piggies! Hi, piggies! Check out Joel. In my way, you big butt. You big piggy butt. Huh? Oh, what are you doing? Huh? What do you say? What do you say, piggy? Oh, you guys are gonna squeeze me now, huh? You guys wanna squeeze me? Squeeze me up, huh? Well, where do you want your food? Want your food there, Joel? Huh? Is that where you want it? Huh? Is that where you want it? That's a water thing. Okay, maybe we'll just do that then. Maybe we'll just do that. Huh? Are you gonna be in my way then now? Are you gonna try being in my way then, huh? Piggy. Piggy, piggy! They don't like their food by the front because the cows will come in here and they'll steal it. They'll eat it right out. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do on that last load? Or the last, yeah, I guess last load. Forgot to put the corn stuff in. That's straight, I guess. What was he doing with pink paint? Oh my goodness. I have to get that one closer, I think. Or just stick it in there. It's coming, Arnold. Look out, you silly pig. There we go. Look out, Joel. Man, you dumb pigs like to get in my way. There you go. There you go, Joel. Go my tail. Alright. Now we will get up and out again. Oh. Oops. Got putting a hole in my glove, aren't I? Caught it on the thing. That pole there. Let's see. I believe usually we take it out of one of these. So this one's, maybe I'll go find a cleaner one. Are you using anything special for water pails or what? No. No? Okay.
Why don't you just pick it out of one of the ones that already have water in it?
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I did last week, so. Last week I didn't have a GoPro. So I couldn't do this. But now I do, so here we are. Oh, that's pretty heavy. It's not too heavy, I guess. A little bit extra full.
Otherwise, then I gotta worry about hydrant freezing up.
Yeah.
Keep adding water coming
Alright, we'll come and close our gate here. Cows don't come out and do, yeah, that'll be good. Alright. Ooh. Alright. So now that we are done with feed, I'm gonna stick, my dad rebuilt the alternator on the, for our Super M that we have, Farmhouse Super M. So I'm gonna stick that is right here. We got our alternator, a rebuilt one. This is what was originally on it, or I shouldn't say originally on it, but this is what has been on it for as long as I can remember. So we're just gonna, there's our M diesel. As far as I know, those things are somewhat rare. So, but here's our Super M. He's kind of, there's a little bit of a story on this guy. Well, I guess not really a story, but oops, I'm hitting you guys again. I guess there's kind of a story. Bad view. So there we go. We've had this Super M here for quite a while. I mean, well, I think this is the very first ever tractor we've had. This is the first tractor Dad got when we bought the farm, and this is what it looks like. That front end is not actually what came on it. This front end was actually this, because it's a wide front. This was actually off of the M diesel over in the tin shed over there. And this one had the narrow front that's on the M diesel now. And my dad decided that he'd rather have the wide front on this one than the M diesel, because it's kind of still is. It's supposed to be a raking tractor because, let me turn on my screen again here. It keeps it on. It has these, it's got the hydraulic ports on it. Ports, not porks. And so this is what it looks like from the back. We got a little buddy seat on it, is what we call. So we use that before, well, actually that's what I used before I learned how to drive tractors and stuff. So, but I know this was going to be just a chore day, but it's kind of turned into story day. So, but yeah, this is a tractor, and so the little story on this is we were driving, and I'll spin the blades here. You can see, look at that blade, look at that blade. They're two different blades, yeah? I was driving this thing down the road one day, and all of a sudden there's this big bing, and I see something just flying off off that side, and it just goes out. And of course, when I was driving by, there was a field over on that side. So I was going like I was going towards the barn here, and there was a field on that side, and the fan blade that was right here, which actually, was like this one, when this thing was spinning, it flung off. It broke off, and probably right about there is where it broke off. It went, of course we had the hood on it and stuff, so it hit the hood. I'm surprised it didn't get caught back in here and tore it all up, but it didn't, and it went out into the field. And so we, Dad, he just kind of used it with only 3 fan blades on it for a while. Well, we ended up overheating the engine, and we think we overheated the engine, and the cylinder walls we think are scored now, but we aren't too positive on that yet, because we haven't, as you can see, we haven't taken the head off yet. All we've got off is the carburetor, which the carburetor, for some reason, there's something wrong with it, so it keeps flooding out. Right now it's soaking in parts cleaner, so it's been sitting in there for a couple, maybe 2 weeks now, I think it's been in there. So it's probably time we could take that out or so, and then it's got the power steering unit on it, so that was having issues. There it is. It's actually doesn't have the right paint color on it. We'll repaint it later. But this isn't this type of style drain cap that should be on it. This is just kind of like your ordinary old radiator cap. It's supposed to have, I don't know if you guys could see down in there good enough or not, but there's supposed to be just a small little hole. Well, we ended up losing the cap that was on it originally, and so my dad ended up he put on a new that thing there. It's got a little bit of a ledge up on it, and while he was doing that, he found there was something inside. It was like I think it was a gasket that was on the inside there that had fallen out. So hopefully, we're thinking that's why, because this thing used to, it was worse. It was harder steering this thing than it would be trying to just steer it without the power steering on it. It was pretty sucky. And so now this pump spins harder, so we're thinking that's going to fix the issue, and we should have power steering back on this thing. But So there's that fixed, and then the alternator, which I just brought over here, that needed rebuilding because it wasn't charging the batteries very good. So we kept having the batteries go dead in it every time we tried starting it because it kept flooding out. So, but the reason we're gonna tear the way we think it's got scored cylinder walls is because it's got really low power. You can't. I mean, you could barely make it up a hill in first gear if you're like, let's say we were pulling the baler that's over in that shed there up the hill. You guys might be able to see the green on it there, yeah. Say we were pulling that baler up the hill with this thing, you could probably do it in second gear, and you should be able to do it in like third or fourth. So I mean, I guess that doesn't sound too bad, but when you go in actual reality, what the actual job of this thing was to rake hay, and so raking hay with a tractor that you can't really go up a hill in first gear with is pretty bad. We actually killed it a couple times going up hills with this thing, trying to get it, with the rake down. So it's getting pretty bad, and it was just this year that it was actually, that it was that bad. So, but yeah, it's got the wheel weights on it and the front end, or the wide front end. So it's all 12-volt system. So it's been converted, I think, and it's got the water pump on it. And one issue that we have was I'll show you guys right here. Those threads are all scraped out. They're supposed to be, or no, I don't think it's those threads. I think it's both the combination of these threads and those ones. There's supposed to be threads here, around here on this pipe, and then you'll screw this piece in, and then your muffler just slides down into it, which that muffler's been welded on to it. Bottom of it broke out, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, this pipe is supposed to screw into there, and then you just set your muffler on top. Well, the muffler's not. Well, actually, I could go show you guys with the M diesel, and then I can show you a tour of that. So, the M diesel here, he doesn't like to start on gas. He's we gotta pull start him every time we want to use him. But see, there's supposed to be that pipe there. The muffler comes out from there. So that's what's wrong with the Super M, and this one's still got the old generator on it and everything. So you can see there, which that doesn't work very well because Jed tried converting it or doing something to make it run like a 12-volt, I guess, or I don't know. It's confusing, but so that doesn't charge very good. So usually we just run it without a battery in it, and away you go with that thing. But that's got the narrow front that used to be on the Super M, and here's our baler. It's a John Deere, so rivalries chasing, or Farmo and John Deere running together, because this is what we usually use on this thing. It's a 24T John Deere square baler, small square baler. There's still a square in there, I think, but usually put these two in here together, and then we got our Ford backhoe. Yeah, there's quite a bit of junk out here, but I'll go show you that real quick, and you can see the backhoe. It's kind of our everyday usage thing. Pretty much what we use every single day is this big guy here. A Ford 4500 tractor loader backhoe. It's a diesel as well. There's not really much to say about this thing other than for the tractor loader backhoe. I mean, it kind of just shows itself right off. It's got a little bit of abuse to it, but it's got kind of rare to see, but I guess, but it's got the one seat for driving, one seat for working the controls. And we actually this year when we were swinging the boom, we broke it, and so there's 2 bolts there that hold that on, but it works, and it's been working all year, so it's still, we just kind of left it that way. That's about it for that thing, and I'll try and maybe get you guys for a little hook you up on it or something, and you guys could go for a ride on that thing. Alrighty, tubes, we're gonna go and grab a scoop of silage. Scooping skills, so don't yell at me if I don't scoop quite right. I'm still kind of in the learning process of this. Alright, we're gonna try something don't feel right here. I'm gonna quick check to make sure the GoPro's looking right. And then I gotta scoop some in a little bit. That's pretty good, I guess. Alright. Grab this thing here. Yes, we don't have to call it thing, but then I gotta sit and pitchfork it in. I apologize if I hit you a couple times while doing this, or kind of a sucky video. But like I said, holy crap, there's OSD. Like I said, it's only my first time with the GoPro, so I'm still getting pretty used to it. I'm trying to do my best here, so. Still a little bit of a learning curve for me yet to go, and really YouTube always is. So, there. Now, stick that there usually, and then we that's not too good. You know what we'll do here then? Dig ourselves out. Real quick, hold on. See, the seal came out again on this thing. Let's hold. This long. Whoa, tote. I didn't see that there. All right, now we can put it down. That lever there, that puts it in high range, so when you're going down the road, that's what you do. Or if you want to get somewhere fast. Two low, three low. 3 high is the highest you can go in the tractor. Highest speed forward. And then you've got your reverse. You got 2 reverses. Reverse 1, reverse 2. It's as simple as that. We usually use 1 high when we go up to the silage pit just because it's faster to get up there. And when we come down, because it's faster to come down too. 3 highs, we'll usually use that on the road. So that's what it's meant for. Not too sure which ones I'm supposed to dump it in either. Just pull in here and we will. Switch it. Now we're taking it out of, now we're in low, and that's 2. By now, Dad would have come. Look out! Look out! Come on! You are so gonna get hit. You need to look out! Look out, you silly goon! Oh, for corn snakes, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Go on! Blah. Get out of the way! I can't set the bucket down. Get out of the way, you freaking moron! Maybe I can reach you with the pitchfork. I kind of doubt it, but we can try. Out of the way! Oh my god. I need to like... Oh, get out of the way! Not gonna sit there, of course, because why would it? Alright, so this is how we do feed. Or at least this is how I know how to do it. I think usually he stands what about in the bucket. I don't know. I don't know how he stood. If I am supposed to be doing this right now or not. Did he put pure mesh? No. Okay. So we just kind of took it on their heads. I'm just waiting. I'm not sure if I am supposed to be doing this right now or not. I kind of hope so. I've never done this before, so I don't really know how he does it. That's our neighboring field, or our neighbors, the neighboring field. I think some of that used to be part of the farm before it actually got auctioned off, and Dad bought it. And the silo is actually half on our property and half not. So nobody's allowed to use it. Well, don't know how much we put in this. Now you have to somehow get out of here. Ugh. Without falling out. We're off. Ugh. And then we'll pick this guy up and back up. To the next feeder. Look out! Look out! Come on! Out of the way! Thank y'all. Basically, just what you gotta do is yell at them to get out of the way, because they don't get out of the way otherwise, because they're too dumb. You end up injuring somebody and what a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Look out! Oh, stupid Rico. Look out, move your head. Move your head, Rico. Move your head. Move your head. Look out. Rico! I can just about imagine his ear getting pinched. Set the bucket down again and hold us, and we do the same procedure again. Well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch this. I might edit this out, I don't know. These horns here you guys have been looking at for the past probably 15 or so minutes. They're actually to help with who's pushing the dump feeder. They're actually what holds on our bale forks, which are kind of more like pallet forks, but they serve the same purpose. Basically, they're over there. You might be able to, those brown things over there. Oh, somebody's trying to do it. But they go onto the forks, or onto the bucket here. And they, you know, you go up to the bale and they scoop under the bottom of it like like pallet forks would to a ballot. So kind of just a simple homemade design. I don't know if I was supposed to dump some. Well, maybe. I guess I'll save the rest of it for the for that other, the basket lift basket. I'm gonna try not stepping on that. It's actually supposed to be part of the hood that I'd be stepping on. Is actually where the battery is. The battery's underneath that. Well, pick up the pole again and back up. There we go. Look out! Thank you. See me revving up without using the lever here. The lever right there. Well, there's a foot pedal down there. This thing is actually, surprisingly, for how old it is, has that foot pedal throttle. And it works very well. Quite handy. Hopefully that's clean enough. I'm not getting off to do anything else, so I'm just that in. Drop that down. And I'm gonna put it in third gear. Alright, well, I'm back and I'm on my iPhone because the battery on my GoPro, while I was trying to make another segment of the video, the battery died. So that's probably gonna be it for today, as I don't have my charger with me for the GoPro. So that'll probably be it for today. There probably won't be much this winter because of the cold. It really makes the batteries drain down. So, and there really isn't a whole lot to do during the winter other than for these chores that you're seeing today, and that's kind of all we really do in the winter time. I mean, the only other big project we'll probably have this winter is fixing up that Super M. So if we get to fixing that, I'll probably put that up here. I'll probably get some footage of that with the GoPro, and but that's probably about all there will be for this winter until the spring comes around and we start doing, field work and plowing and disking, and we start planting, and then we get into summer and it begins to get to the hay season, and so that's probably about all there will be for now until then. And but like I said, unless we get to working on the Super M, which is on the other side of the barn here, right over here next to our hut, or on our lean-to, so I get myself in the sun here now. But that's probably all that it'll be for today. I don't think I'll film anything else because we're pretty much done here anyways. So but anyways, thanks for watching my first ever video I've got on YouTube here, and be sure to subscribe and like if you liked it and whatnot. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time.